Yes, people. once again, we're here. Give thanks, and welcome. No music today. We just want a reason. Yeah. So what I see it. See? Yeah. Um. Only about things, some things happening at the space. Yesterday was the Crown Prince Dennis Emmanuel Brown's birthday, and we had a celebration. Nice show last night. Regrettably, I didn't have my best show. I saw it go. You're doing the music. Sometimes you're going to have bad nights. You know what I mean? So, we give thanks to have been a part of it still. See? Yeah, yeah. But some things are happening at the space. I guess before we go into some of the things, then we should say congratulations to those involved with the Bob Marley One Love movie project for winning the Grammy. The soundtrack was presented for the Grammy and actually won. And congrats. The thing is, and we hear a lot of talking at the space. Why the Marley them win again? Why from a Marley in there? Nobody else can win. Why the deck stacked against other people? All sort of things, the same things that we're hearing over the years. I am not in that pack saying these things. I think that the Marleys have stuck to quality, and it has been working for them. So if something is not broken, why fix it? And I will dare say that all it should do for the rest of us is say, look, there's work to be done. Let's get out there and get in the fight and do the work. Let's see how we can topple this dynasty, if it is something that we consider a dynasty. Yes, we can't there and not searching ourselves. The easiest thing to do is blame the next man for what it is that we are not achieving. So I'm not join that something there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm motivated. I want to do better music. I want to write better songs. I want to get into the business of it some more. You know what I mean? And that is what I would encourage others to do. Yeah. We just need to give thanks to Bob Marley and his team. And even long after death, they're doing the work. And we give thanks, Rasta. That's all. Yes? Vibes Cartel, we now hearing a lot of people, why them rob Cartel and them come on. Have a listen at the different projects and ask yourselves honestly whether you think Cartel could have won this year. And I've said it in other fora, and I'm going to say it here so. Cartel is here with us. He'll have his time. Very creative brethren. Let us see him now go and sit down with our production team and put together a nice project. I'm sure his time will come. See? So big up teacher, at least you were nominated. Yes? Shensia, same for you. I think you had a nice quality piece of work, and I think you're benefiting now from being a part of this biopic soundtrack. Yeah? So congrats. You can call yourself a Grammy winner. And all of those other artists that were involved with that project. Yes? Yeah. Another thing that concerns me that is happening in that space is this thing with Spice and the school tour Saga. What do I think about it? So, Spice has a concern about ills that are being promoted in the music and ills that are basically happening on the streets among our younger folk. Yes? And so she took that into the studio and produced a piece of work. Far as I am concerned, great effort, creatively put together, well produced. Is probably one of the, if you ask me, one of the best piece of DJing that I've heard Spice do on a record. Great production. Is it fit to take into the ears of our children? We need to ask ourselves honestly. Yes? And so Spice is actually now wanting to go into the schools. And I think based on what has been worked out, she will now be allowed, I don't know how many schools. Is that the right thing though? You know? Can there be a situation where you have the right message but the wrong messenger? Can there be that situation? Especially in this case? Or could it be that people are considering that Spice is using this fora to promote a piece of work, and that maybe her efforts are not coming from a genuine place of concern? Something to think about. You don't know, if Spice is concerned about what is happening to our kids, could she have not done a song but just gone into the schools, asked permission to go into the schools and say to these kids, look, I have traveled this road. My music is for the adult space. I know you're exposed to it, but it is really for the adult space. But while I've done these songs and you're exposed, it should not have been that you're exposed to it. But here are some things that you may be faced with, and this is how we think you should be going about it as kids. Could it have been done that way without promoting a piece of work? There are a whole heap of questions to be answered. Yes? The church. What is the church to do? We ask every day for Jamaica to return to some moral standards. And we say the church must lead this charge. But when the church make them voices heard, and it affects those that we like, we hear all sorts of other things. What is the church then to do? Is the church to take us seriously? That we really want them to be a voice holding up standards? Because we can't want it one way, but then want push another way under the table when it comes down to who we like, you know. What is the church to do? And we hear a whole heap of what about what Jamaica is great at, you know, is whataboutism. Well, the music will destroy our kids. What about movies? Look on the movie them where they're on TV. Well, the artists there do that. Look on pastor where do that. And pastor a grape and politician a thief and everybody a do this. So we are talking about artists. And so we are going to build a society. Or should we call out everything when it faces us? I don't know. All this whataboutism, you know, all that is doing is making nothing get done. Because if me do something, all me I go hear about the next man. How you not say nothing about the next man? Me say something like, how you not say nothing about that man there? Then I will just sit and don't say nothing. Concern myself with my business and let the society fall to pieces. Some here people across the church, but what is the church to do? What is the parent teachers associations to do? Yeah, Grace Hamilton seemed to be raising good kids. She had to raise some good kids for Cartel. Yeah, and other baby mothers. People are doing them thing for them own family in them own family setting. But while that is so, is it that every image out there is a wholesome image? Why can't we understand that while some people carry some images where they're doing good, we should applaud them. But in the same breath, understand that the imagery is not right in certain spaces. Is it that we just accept everything because we like people and some other people do that other thing, so why we not just love the people them? And so we will see whether this now is brushed again under the carpet and everything is allowed to go. Because yeah, you know, we like Gracie and thing. You ask me? Right message. Wrong messenger maybe. Suppose Gracie forget up a morning and say, look, me done with the type of image that I have been putting out there. Much like how we see one other dancehall queen had her Damascus Road and has renounced all that she would have done and would have understood that there is some damage that her works would have inflicted with all the money that she made and with all the success and the whole we love her. But having grown up and grown to a space, she has now renounced these things that she used to do and has gone on to keep a little career going, maybe foregoing some of the filthy lucre, but maintaining her moral sanity. If Spice was to do that, at that point, wouldn't she be a great messenger for this message that she's carrying? Is a gunman that is actively swinging the gun the right messenger to go into the school and say, don't carry guns, don't shoot people? Or would that be better accepted coming from one who has been there and done that, seen the error of his ways, and come and say, you know, me used to do this, youth, I used to do that, but right now I know them way there, you know, because I realize that them life them miserable. Like when me a youth, me used to hang out at Warwick Isle. See? Them among some real notorious general. See? But you know what used to happen? The man them used to say, yo, you're not good youth, you know. Me and my brethren used to hang out there. See, me used to go check my best friend up there and we used to sit in and, you know what I mean, he exposed to certain things. But one thing the man them always say, oh no, a good youth, you know, when you get chance for go high school, don't come do this. And we would have known man that was actively doing it, and would have known men who been there, done that, and leg a certain life. And they would have steered us away from that. Yeah? It was always better when coming from the elder who say, rude boy, walk that road there, no go on the school here, sir. That's nothing for uno. You know what I mean? But what is more is that this song is walking with Grace Hamilton. So Spice is walking lockstep with this song that while it itself, the song itself, has the right message. The format that it was written in is not palatable to take into schools for our kids, and I am going to declare that. Great song for an adult audience, even while it is a message targeted at young girls. Maybe it should be young girls, a UE in a college. Yeah, young adult women, I wouldn't have a problem with them consuming this and be advised by the great Grace Hamilton Spice. For the younger, more impressionable minds, if I was a school leader, I would be against anything of the sort. See? Wanna like, share, and subscribe, and know say right now, we love all our artists them. Yeah? Spice are the new queen, big up yourself, mama. Just understand what we are trying to say. You know? Maybe it was just the wrong message for the messenger. Or the wrong messenger to carry the message that is being promoted. See? Bless up on yourself, you know. One love again, Andy Livingston. Out.